Welcome to MassHunter Quant 10 Unknowns Retention Index Demo. Let's start up Unknowns and take a look at the apple drink batch, which has in it the hydrocarbon series. We'll see that immediately with these test mix, that series, and we'll take a look at some of the spectra in that Kovatz hydrocarbon series of retention indices. The spectra look very similar because it's a homologous series. All right, for purposes of demo, let's first clear the results and then start up Analyze. Now that will invoke the deconvolution and library search workflow for all of these samples. And while those are running, let's take a look at the columns that are given. We generate components, and those components do have retention time. They have a match if they are a hit, and the hit is given in RI. And if the library has RI, then it gives you the library RI and the delta between the library RI and the actual, and identifies which library it comes from. If it comes from the flavors library, then we do have that RI value, or the other hit could come from the NIST library. So as this finishes up here, doing the deconvolution and library search, let's take a look at how those hits match up. So here we are with a table of hits, and you can see they come from the flavors library, which shows us that hit RI and library RI and delta. So let's take a look at the method which controls this and the tabs in the method. We've got the peak detection, we've got the deconvolution tab, we've got the library search tab, we've got the compound identification tab, and a couple other tabs which we're not using, target match and blank subtraction. So that's a quick view of the method, library method definition. Okay, let's take a look through this data. We've got a number of test mixtures, and you can see how they have found entries in the flavors library. You can also see how useful it is to use retention indices, which gives you that independence and identification by retention time, or even the ability to reduce false positives by making a retention time window using RI as an independent mechanism to calibrate against a known ladder. So looking through these values of the test mixtures and this run, you can see we found a number of things, and they match up very well with the NIST library entry. The component and the library spectra match up. You can even see those if you want head to tail, and then look at the chromatography to convince yourself you've got it. Thanks for your attention.